All right, so today we're going to be trying out some different types of 22 ammunition, in particular 22 long rifle. One of you guys recommended that we maybe try out some different ammunition. Unfortunately, we did not find any subsonics nearby. We will obviously do that later on. We do apologize for that, but to make up for it, we got some exotic ammo here. So starting off with just pretty much like your standard, 22 40 grains from CCI and Aguila. Then we got some mini mags from CCI as well, traveling about 1260 FPS. Some birdshot rounds, which we will show you guys what that looks like. Looks like blanks, which very curious to see how these run and if they cycle. That's a very important thing. This is called the Stinger by CCI. Very fast round, I think, yeah, 1640 FPS, 32 grain, hollow points. Very interested to see if that will even cycle. I'm guessing it will. There's a lot of power behind it. Very excited to test that out. And last but not least, the infamous shot shells by CCI. So we're gonna load up with pretty much the standard ones and then make our way down the list. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna be starting off here with CCI Standard Velocity 22 LR. This is a 40 grain bullet. It's traveling about 1070 FPS. So technically, scientific Sean here, that's technically subsonic, but not really. But we're gonna just test it out today. I don't see why we're gonna have a hiccup here with the with these rounds. I mean, this is, wait, why exactly did I pull it out of the box like this? You know what? There we go. So we're gonna load her up and see how she runs. Here we go, we're loaded up here. And yeah, see how she runs. Runs like a charm.
All right, so we got the CCI Standard ready to go, full mag, and the rain is coming. Let's go, boys. It ran the entire thing because, as you know, the TX runs everything.
All right, so we're gonna be going over the 40 grain Aguila. So these are non-hollow points. These are 1255 FPS. Honestly, these are gonna do just fine. I don't see any issue with these guys. I think we've ran these before a couple times, so yeah. So we're gonna load her up and see how she runs in both platforms. All right. Here we go. No surprise there.
We got the Aguila. What was that again? Let's go.
All right, so now we're going on to CCI's mini mags hollow points. So these are 36 grain, 1260 FPS, 22 long rifle hollow point rounds. I don't think there's going to be much of a, all right, no hiccups here, I don't think. So yes, we are just putting the ammo on the table because we plan on shooting all this a little bit later. So as you can see, the hollow points are loaded. So here we go. Ran like a beauty.
All right, 22 mini mags and the TX22. Let's see. Success! Great success.
Great success! Great success!
All right, so now we're gonna be trying out the CCI Stingers. Now these are very interesting and this is what it looks like. So it's in a kind of silver casing here with a copper, copper warhead. Yeah, it's a copper warhead. I mean, hell, it's traveling 1,640 feet per second. It's like a damn mini warhead, but copper bullet up on top. It's 32 grain. Again, it's a hollow point. I'm very curious to see how these things run. Now these are gonna be pretty hard on your gun because it's 1640 FPS, but should have no issue cycling is what we're trying to say. So we're gonna load her up in both the Rossi and the TX, see how she runs. All right, so we got our loader in. I'm gonna take my left ear off just to hear how loud these are. That's a lot louder, actually. Holy crap. Ah, okay, that's actually like a little bit of a ring in my left ear. Something flew back in my eye. Probably should wear eye protection, but we're men. Anyways, that definitely a little bit more kick on that. Definitely a lot louder too. But those run. Those are stingers. I mean, those are nice. Let's see how the TX runs.
All right, guys, we got the stingers. It's not Yellow Jacket, so it better not sting me. Let's go. Wow, I can tell there's definitely a bit more Kung Pao chicken in this one. Gotta go gangster, guys. But I could tell it was definitely kicking a bit more. I could feel a little peppering almost kind of towards my arm, kind of like what Sean was talking about with the Rossi. It was had a little more come back in the eye. It did run very well. It's just, I don't know. I'll have to look up more if it's rated for this plus P type 22 ammo.
All right, so now we're going on to the more exotic side of ammunition. Going to Federal's 25 grain birdshot round, and this is what it looks like. So it looks like a blank with that crimped in, but this in fact has, you know, it's a birdshot load. So obviously it's not going to cycle, so we're just going to shoot one at a time. And we're actually going to compare Federal's birdshot up against CCI's shot shells and see, you know, what is the difference between the two and how do they compare? Because this actually gives an FPS. Federal does not on the box. We will obviously put it up on the screen somewhere for Federal, but there is slight differences between the two, so we're gonna see which one's better. So we got the birdshot in the, I can't speak out of. All right, so we got the birdshot loaded up into the magazine. That's what she looks like. Very interesting round. Load her up in the TX22, and I'm gonna be shooting this leaf right here, top left up here. Then we're gonna compare it up to the shot shell right next, kind of show a damage. So here we go. This is gonna be interesting. Slide is open, we are on safety. Let's go check out that damage. Actually, before we move on, if you're enjoying this kind of content on our channel, please subscribe. It means a lot to us. It gives us the motivation to do videos like this. But all right, enough stalling. Let's go check it out. So this is that Federal birdshot. Obviously, it definitely peppered the leaf very much. And I aim pretty much center mass in it. You can kind of see the bloom. I'm not a incredible distance away. I'm probably a good, you know, couple feet, if that. It's like, what, 2-3 yards away, maybe. So that's kind of the spread on that to kind of give you a perspective. Very interesting. Not enough power to eject the round, obviously. It's a kind of a one and done kind of thing. But I mean, hey, it's birdshot. There's really nothing else to say. It just kind of peppered the shit out of this leaf. We're gonna see how it compares to the CCI shot shells, because I know those are a lot more famous, a lot more well-known. So yeah, let's go load up and see how it runs. So these are CCI shot shells. These are 31 grain, 1000 FPS, pest control rounds, and this is what they look like. Very interesting, very cool looking. So you can obviously tell it's got the little BBs, or the little pellets in the blue cap there. So we're gonna see how she runs and see how the pattern compares to the Federal birdshot.
CCI shot shell out of the TX22 here. We are about same distance as the last shot here, so let's see how it looks. Wow, wow. All right, guys, so this shot shell from CCI seems like it's got a lot more baby projectiles. This was the other one here. Seems like there's a little less on the holes. So CCI shot shell, I would say, is for the win in terms of projectiles. Still didn't cycle, so kind of that same thing. I don't think they make a plus B shot shell. If they do, comment down below, because we'd love to try that out. But in the meantime, pretty dang awesome.
So we're gonna be loading up the TX22 mag 16 rounds, just random. So we're just gonna kind of go through here. We'll put some finger, maybe even a shot shell in there. Don't know how this is gonna load, but we're gonna find out. So the shot shell is gonna be in the middle there. For that to load, we're actually gonna put it in between 2 stingers, so it has the highest possibility to load the bitch in there. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So this is gonna be one hell of a magazine. Let's see if she runs. All right. Definitely didn't just have a malfunction there at all. We'll cut the video. We got it loaded up. Obviously, there you go. Check out the ammunition there, all the different types of ammunition. Let's see if it'll drop this time. There we go. That's what I like to see. All right, now we're gonna see if it fires. Here we go. You ready? Oh, oh. It tried to. I knew that shot shell was coming up somewhere. It tried to. So we are clear. There we go. So, obviously, the shot shell kind of didn't help the gun at all, but I ran the rest, so yeah, there we go.
All right, we are shooting just a few different all types here. We may or may not have just about got killed by a bunch of yellow jackets, so it's more of that f around find out kind of thing, and we're finding out, unfortunately. So. Yeah.
I'm tired, boss.
All right, 1022, shooting all this. We haven't done that yet, so. Boom, here we go. Safety is on, and I'm turning it off because I'm a mad lad and I love America. Sometimes you just gotta, and that ain't coming out. So yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, don't know what time this video is coming out. Ooh, look at that, just extracted. But this wonderful buckhorn sight that everybody loves is actually coming out. So if I, flip it hard enough, look at that. The sight picture thing is already coming out of that slide. So 1022, you know, we do the 1022s or any 22 here that doesn't hold up to my standards. My standards are quite high, just like all the X's that, anyway, we're not getting into that. Point is, this thing's about to die. So pay attention to that video if you haven't already seen it, and let's shoot this one. Okay.
All right, so this is the remainder of the 22. See how she runs. That actually landed on the rock.
Thank you all for watching. We greatly appreciate it. But before we leave, remember, we have a Patreon. Don't have a lot of people there yet. So what would mean the world to us is if you guys drive into town, not hit that subscribe button, but go to our Patreon, subscribe to that because we get money from that. We don't get money when you subscribe. So then we can just be rich. No, I was kidding, man. Like, we appreciate your support. Patreon's bussin', not really, kind of, sort of. Head over there, guys. It means a lot. You'll see all the stuff that we don't really want people to see because you're paying for it, you getting it. So we'll see you guys there. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. All right, have a great day, guys.
See you in the next one.
Big red, big red, big red!
Skyler, no, run! Oh! Okay, so
Bilbo.
actually
Bilbo.
we are on safety and all that good stuff. Before we take a look at the damage, again, if you're enjoying these kind